In this video, we'll demonstrate how we make fresh waffle cones at Mad Maggie's Ice Cream in North Andover, Mass. Demonstrating is one of our super rookies, Marika. The first step is to mix the waffle cone batter. We prefer Cobatco mix, but there are several good manufacturers. You can see that we add a little bit of cinnamon to our mix, gives it a little bit different taste. I've heard of other shops that use almond extract, a little bit of vanilla extract, or even anise extract. You can see that we don't really follow a recipe when we mix our cone batter. We purchase our batter in 50-pound bags, so it's not pre-measured. I train my kids to add the amount of water it takes to get it to the correct consistency, which can vary depending on how much batter they're mixing. So here Marika is going to add enough water until the mix just clings to that whisk on our KitchenAid mixer. We'll continue adding water until we hit the right consistency, and we'll stir it for maybe 2 or 3 minutes until the batter is nice and smooth. At this point the batter is smooth and it looks like the right consistency, and we can test that by turning it off, lifting up the whisk on that KitchenAid mixer, and as long as the batter doesn't clump to the whisk, we know that it's the right consistency and ready to go. After the initial mixing, we're going to let the batter sit for 5 or 10 minutes, and then we're going to recheck the consistency, and usually we'll find that it's stiffened up a little bit in that time, so we'll add a bit more water to get it to that consistency we're looking for. Again, we're going to mix until the batter just clings to that whisk, and this is how I train my kids to take a look at it and make sure that it flows off pretty easily. And that's about perfect right there. We turned on our waffle maker before we started the batter, so it's hot now, but we're going to get ready to cook waffle cones. We first put down a piece of paper towel to help catch any drips and make the cleanup easier. We're going to spray the plates with cooking spray. It helps to hold a piece of paper towel behind that top plate when you spray it so the overspray doesn't get all over the walls. Now, using a 2-ounce ladle, we'll put a spoonful right in the center of that bottom plate and close the top plate, and in 50 seconds we'll have a fresh waffle cone. When the blank is done, we'll use a metal spatula to pick it off that bottom plate. Slap it onto the forming tool, and we'll use that mandrel to form the cone. We have about 5 seconds to get it into the right shape before it starts to stiffen up. After a few seconds, the cone is formed. We put a cone buddy on it, and it's ready to serve. So that's about a 3.5-minute video showing you how to make your own waffle cones. Feel free to contact me by email, steve@madmaggies.com, for more info, and a big thanks to Marika for demonstrating how we do it here at Mad Maggie's.